What's going on? Webzic here for another episode of Fast Friday for 4 Tires and Fuel. My name's Eric Webler, and thanks for watching today's show. I got a new phone, and it's the Samsung Galaxy S3, so not only does it mean that I can take some nice quality videos, which I'm using the front camera, which isn't as good as the back one, but it means that I can do interviews a little bit better. Plus, I have a few interviews lined up. The first interview I'll be having is with CRSA driver Dustin Purdy. He runs sprint cars in New York, upstate New York. He can't be racing this week. He was supposed to race this week, but has damage on his car. He will be racing next week, though, at I-88 Speedway, and I plan on interviewing him before that, after that race. What am I saying? And it should be my episode in a few weeks. So that's something to look forward to. But today I'm going to be talking to you guys about who's on the entry list and some guys to be looking for, and who you should be picking if you're on doing fantasy stuff. So is Talladega, anybody can win, or at least that's the case. There's a lot of people. As I go in here, when we watched Daytona. It was whoever was up front was the guys who finished up front at the end. Danica Patrick qualified on the pole, ended up finishing 8th, was running 3rd on the final lap. I mean, that's some pretty good odds right there. Who in the race? Jimmy Johnson? I don't remember where he was. Doesn't matter. I'm just saying, if you qualify up front, I'm pretty sure from seeing Daytona, another Super Speedway, Talladega, is a pretty good chance you're probably going to stay up there. So, some guys to be looking for is really just got to wait till tomorrow, Saturday, to see who's going to be up front. But we also, some guys like Brad Keselowski, he's really good at Super Speedways. Tony Stewart, really good at Tony Stewart isn't that good at Super Speedways, but he does have one Talladega win. Remember when he won that race, that controversial race in 2008? I'm sure he wants to win at Talladega with an actual race, not the controversial finish like the last Talladega. Who else we got here? Kurt Busch. I know he's been looking for a good run, and this 78 team is done very well, and they're pretty good at Super Speedways. They work very well with the Richard Childress cars, and so I expect to see Kurt Busch running well. And you can't leave out like all the main guys, Matt Kenseth, Kyle Busch. They're all guys and Carl Edwards was fast in practice. So was Brad Keselowski. I think I already mentioned him. But really, you look who's qualifying up front tomorrow. Whoever qualifies on the pole, definitely have them on your team, whatever you're doing for this week. Now we're going to move on to Nationwide Series. Nationwide Series guys already qualified. Travis Pastrana is on the pole for tomorrow's race. So pretty cool. Pretty cool for Travis Pastrana to be on the pole. But as we look at the thing here, Trevor Bayne is starting 3rd. Austin Dillon starting 2nd. Danica Patrick 4th. Now, really, for this is a lot more tandem racing in the Nationwide Series races. So, really, this one's a little bit more difficult to pick. I would go with, Cup guys. Kurt Busch, I think, would run good. Let's see. Then like the top guys in Nationwide Series, like Sam Marsh Jr., Justin Allgaier, Trevor Bayne, Austin Dillon. I would pick Travis Pastrana, but also be very hesitant picking Travis Pastrana because he played it very safe at Daytona last year. So I don't know if he's going to be up front, or he's going to stay up front at the beginning of the race. So just be a little bit hesitant on him. I know he's still learning this whole bump drafting thing and the Super Speedway. So, like I said, just be a little bit hesitant, but also don't be afraid to pick some guys in the back. Because anybody can run good here. Mike Wallace is a good Super Speedway driver. Joe Nemechek's a good Super Speedway driver. They're 30th and below in qualifying. Bobby Gerhart made the race. I think that'd be an okay pick. Just it's a little bit pushing it, those back guys. If you want to pick them, though, I'm just saying it's definitely they can run good. It's the tandem racing, and Morgan Shepherd's in the race with Penske Dodge, Super Speedway Dodge. So. That guy, I'm hoping that he runs good. I'm going to be watching him. You also got Parker Kligerman, Landon Castle. Remember, last race he was in for Nationwide at Super Speedway. I think it was when he drove the James Finch car in 2011, I think. Yeah, 2011. He got 4th place finish at Daytona. And he was pushing, who was he pushing? He wasn't pushing the winner. Or was he? I don't know. I don't remember. But he was top 4. He did a very good job. I think he finished 3rd. Ended up finishing 3rd. So definitely, he's a guy you could pick up, and I'm sure he's gonna have a good run. I'm gonna be cheering for him. And yeah, that's really. Then I'm sure Kyle Larson wants to be up front. Alex Bowman, a bunch of guys who did really well at Daytona at the beginning of the year. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got for this. Also, just some notables. Joey Coulter's running the number 54 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Kyle Busch is out of the race, though. I'm a big fan of Joey Coulter, so I'd like to see him run good. Who else? Like I said, Dan Patrick, she's running the 34 again. Jeffy Earnhardt's back in the 79. Yeah, I guess that's really all it. And Tim Andrews is in the 92 car. He made the race because and John West Talent will be running the 10 car for whatever the 10 team is. Usually Jeff Green runs it and parks the car, but I think Venturini Motorsports bought out that entry, so because John West Talent, his car wasn't allowed to race, the time was disqualified, which is a shame. So the 25 team is not the 10 team, and Jeff Green will be racing at Talladega, but he was going to probably end up parking anyways. So John West Talent, he won the Daytona ARCA race, and he's not a bad guy when it comes to super speedway racing. I know he wrecks a lot, and he's got a bad reputation for wrecking cars, but if I wanted to throw one, there's a bunch of wild cards out there, though a top wild card guy would be John West Talent if he doesn't wreck. And the wreck today at Daytona, it wasn't his fault. Ben Laduna was just an idiot racer, worse than Dan Patrick, worst driver I think I've ever seen. I hate to say that, but she really is not that good. She doesn't know how to race, based off what I saw at the ARCA race today. But that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please like the video. If you've got a question, leave it in the comments. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter. The number 4 Tires and Fuel. And follow me on Twitter at Webzic. And follow everybody else on Twitter. You can go on our channel. You can see everybody's Twitter handles and whatever guys who run the videos. So thanks for watching today's video for 4 Tires and Fuel. And that's it. So see you guys later.